We're going to take a look at Princeton Away today. This is how I have run it. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but this is how I have found it to be effective. A couple things about this real quick. You want your spacing to kind of be lifted so there's room for backdoor cuts, which is what makes Princeton so popular or has in the past. I would say 5 needs to be a pretty decent passer, and if 4 can be a shooter, you're in good shape to run this as well. Also, 1 and 5 will be flowing into pick and roll eventually, so you want to make sure that you have your players in the right spots for that. So let's take a look. 4 is going to cut through the nail pretty much to this corner. All right, while that is happening, 5 is cutting high to about this area right here. And what this does, so 4 cuts and 5 kind of cuts off 4. So it takes away, some pressure on this pass because teams will try to deny this. You can also go backdoor if you needed to. But that's how everything gets initiated. So we're going away. So what's going to happen is 1 is going to cut down and then out to set this split screen action for 2. 2 is going to reject and go backdoor. That's where you see a lot of damage done in the Princeton offense. 1 is going to pop back to the ball. A lot of things can happen here. You can have 2 on the back door. You can have 2 sit down here and seal in the post if there's a mismatch, because this is very hard to guard. There's not a lot of help, especially if 4 can shoot it. Oftentimes 2 will cut and X4, right, will kind of help on this cut. You have a skip right here for 4 if they're a shooter as well. And then you have 1 popping back to the ball. A lot of times X1 will help on this cut, leaving 1 open as well. So there's a lot of good things that can happen here. We're gonna say we didn't get anything. 2 is gonna cut all the way through. We're gonna pass back here to 1. Now we are simply in ball screen offense, right? And you can do a lot of things out of this. 5 is gonna go and set this screen right here. Also, just so you know, 5 could have gone handoff here as well. But we're into ball screen action, right? 5 rolls to the rim. 4 is probably gonna lift a little bit here or shake. 1's gonna make the read. And now we're playing from there, right? So whatever it is that you teach conceptually out of that, you can kind of flow into. Like a lot of times we'll have a lot of drive and kick options. It's very easy to flow into dribble drive motion in this. But that's Princeton Away. A nice quick hitter if you like Princeton stuff. Something you can add to your offense, even if you aren't a Princeton, quote unquote Princeton team, you can still add this concept and get a lot of good things and actions out of that. I would just really focus on this if you're installing Princeton. Start here and then let everything else expand out of that. Princeton Away, add it to the book.